Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to replace this old scratched hard-coated scratch resistant windshield for a new glass one from Bent Metal Off-Road in this 2024 RZR XP. We're also going to go over basic maintenance, where things are located, you need to grease, and I'm going to show you some things that I found along the way that will help you save a couple of bucks over the Polaris oil and filter and stuff. So stay tuned. That's it. Okay, so we got the windshield in. I'm sweating like a farm animal today, so I'm going to go out and get it out of the tarp tent and bring it in the garage and work on it. Alright, so first let's go for a ride with the old windshield, which really doesn't take up any size or anything on the bottom. Got a full clear view. Let's just see what it's like driving with this for 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll do a comparison. Ooh, this is a nice Jeep. Thing I love about this RZR is the amount of view you got. Really good. So you got this ravine here. I'm gonna have to put it in 4-wheel drive to get through. That's like going through that. After with the new windshield. See, you need a lot of view getting through this tight trail. We'll just turn around and go back. Tight. Really hope the new windshield retains as much of that view as possible. So it really helps, especially going through stuff like this ravine. It's kind of steep. Okay, so we're in the garage. It's a different day because that day was just too hot. I just couldn't deal with it, even in the garage with the door shut. The humidity was killing me. But here it is. There's the box. Are you ready? You excited? Are you excited? I know you're pumped. You ready for this? Let me get us. We got staples in there, so I gotta pop them out first. I know you guys are excited. I can feel it. I can feel it. Make sure you throw the staples on the ground too, so when you come back through later on with just your bare feet, you can step on them. So are you ready? Are you jacked? Are you pumped? Yeah, I know you are. Here we go. Look at fragile. Nice box. Came stapled. Oh, would you look at that? It's got tape too. Open up this. Now's a good time to hit that like, subscribe button, share, drop a comment, say hello, and tell me how's it going. Here we go. Oh, looks like it's very well packaged. Nothing broken, wrapped up. Got some styrofoam here. All right. Well, let's get this thing down out of the box so we can get a good look. All right, you can do it with one person. Nice. Instructions way at the bottom. Way at the bottom. Got it. I've cut this open. I'm going to use some cheap crappy scissors. I don't want a knife slipping, scratching over something, cutting my leg off. Kid scissors. Safety first, right? Nice wrap. Got all these padding strategically placed. Pretty sweet. You get a blanket or this thing, just in case. I'm gonna set it down on that instead of just the concrete after we get it on the raft. Look at all these. They're not taking any chances because they know how the shipping companies are. They're not the greatest, we all know that. Let me get you in here. Get a good look at this. It's pretty nice. Got a nice frame. Really nice finish on there. Straps. I opted for the orange vents. Ooh, look at that. That's a nice touch. Place called Bent Metal Off-Road. Seem to be very nice people. Emailed them back and forth a couple of times. I do like this a lot. This is really set off the machine, kind of blends in with the orange on the other machine, on the other parts. Now I gotta have my machine stand out from everybody else's. So the goal is to put that in and replace with this. I don't know if you can see that, but holy cow, this. I don't know, it can't be 6 months old. Not sure, I don't remember. But can you see all the scratches? This is hard coated, scratch resistant. I mean, it's terrible. And I don't have a wiper on here or anything. I mean, it's just, the scratches are unbelievable. If you want to see my review on that, go back to one of my other videos. So let's get started. So there is an install video on their website. It's pretty good. They showed 2 guys doing it. It's pretty simple. There's no instructions included, but I mean, they got the video there for you. But I mean, if you can't figure this out, I'm gonna show you. Open up your door, if you have doors. Well, you all have doors, but not upper doors like me. And there's a release up here for the roof. Ouch. One on each side. Okay. Two. You just kind of give it a, you kind of push that thing down and give it a push up, and release it. Release it, and then it pushes up. So here, I'm gonna get a board somewhere. Someone give me a board. Oh, thanks. So we got a board now. Someone was kind enough to give me a board. Not sure who, but. So since I'm working along this board, I'm gonna put up here underneath the roof to hold it up. Like that, right? So I gotta undo all these straps. Get the old windshield out. Now we just lift this out. I got a little tape up here. Just comes out of the slot. Anybody want to buy a slightly used windshield? It's hard coated. Before we attempt anything, this groove, really gotta clean this groove out. So I don't want to bore you with that. I'm gonna get a vacuum cleaner, clean that out, and then once it's ready, I'll be back. I'll be back. First, we'll get some air. Blow this channel out. Now let me tell you, if you haven't done so already, and you have one of these machines, you probably do because you're watching this. This channel collects water and dirt and everything. Do yourself a favor and drill 2 tiny little holes so the water drains through. Okay. It's glass cleaner. Make sure it's clean. You don't want to scratch up a new windshield. I mean, I know it's glass, but you never know. Start fresh and clean. Here. Wah! Tape out of there. So here's my dilemma is these are the Polaris pieces for the doors, you know, for the upper doors. And I custom cut these slits in here for the old windshield, so I hope the new ones line up. Yeah, it can be done by yourself. Tuck that up in there. It's heavy, but not bad. An old fart like me can handle it. Oh, look at that. Huh? That's pretty sweet. Oh, and look at this. Oh. Sorry, making obligatory old man grunt noises. Looks like it's in there. I mean, yeah, it's pretty solid. Well, that stinks. Now I gotta do a custom cut some new holes. So close. As you can see, I had these old holes here for the old windshield. And this one is, I think once it gets down in there, just not quite lined up enough. I think if I just elongate this one, should be good to go. Okay, so I got this slot elongated a bit. And it's gonna be tricky because you got to, it's got to go in through. So I'm gonna have to lift up the windshield first on each side and get that underneath. And then I'm gonna have to fish it from the inside. Or do I want that? I think I want that on the inside instead. So it's not showing out. No, not like out like that. All right, wouldn't that look better? That on the inside. Okay, back down. Do the same to the other side. What do you want? Don't tell me I'm doing it wrong. So what? Chickens. Alright. These chickens think they know everything. Where's my screwdriver? A little aid. Get it in there. Okay, we'll get it on the inside. Whoa, screwdriver fell over. Now I got left is two straps up here. Undo them, just like on the other ones up front. Lift it up, tuck it under, bring it around. Just a little bit loose so I can get it from the other side, because I got to do the other side next. I'm gonna bring that around on the inside, because you don't want this buckle here on the outside underneath. And crank it down. And then just crank it down on the inside. Give it a good pull. And then wrap it up. Zip ties. We can get the board out of here. Like that. The roof buckles back around. Oh. Uh-oh. I forgot an important step. Okay, so I forgot a really important step. This is why you watch my channel, right? Watch me screw up. No, this is why you watch it, because you get the instructions. Of course, they have their own instructions. So I screwed up. So here's the problem. When it was mounted and you saw me put the straps around there, I bet some of you guys were yelling at me like, whoa, you forgot something. Yeah, I did. So what you need to do, I had to take it back out, obviously, because you can't do it in the machine unless you're really good. I'm not that good. So what you got here is these cutouts. I don't know if you can see. Really close, there's a tab. Trying to get the light to shine through in between. Not working. But anyway, there is a tab right here. You got to break this off on each side. And I've already tried it once. It takes quite a bit of effort to break that without doing any damage. But that's where the strap goes through. So you can sit back and watch and laugh some more while I do this. They show in their video using an adjustable wrench and kind of getting it tight up in there, but I mean vice grips work too. Gotta kind of hold it here and firmly but gently tweak it so that it snaps. If that makes any sense? It's pretty stiff. Scary sounding, isn't it? Just kind of wiggle and jiggle, shimmy and shake, and it comes right out. Now the strap will be able to go through there. So let me get the other side done, and I'll get it back in the machine. So here it is, installed. Nice, right? These really make it stand out with the black and orange already from the factory. These straps all seem to be really nice. Bent metal off-road in Utah. So why did I choose this one? Well, first of all, to be honest with you, the price. What in the world is that noise? Hey, what's your beef? Huh? What's wrong with you today? You're interrupting my video. That's twice. Twice. Bent metal off-road in Utah. One I got for the price. Obviously, because we all know glass windshields from the factory, they're expensive. And this one was a couple $100 plus off, or less than the factory windshield. The second reason I got it because they definitely do a wider glass area, because we all know these machines, the view on these are fantastic, and I didn't want to lose, wanted to keep as much view as possible, but still have the durability of glass. What's great about this is an aluminum frame, so it's not going to rust. This glass, the seal, the way it is replaceable, so if it breaks, you can replace it. These things, the vents, they're going to be nice. They're going to really let in some wind on a hot day, because I'm not taking the upper doors off. I don't take them off anyway. Simple screw, slide it open. They look nice, you know. What else can I say about it? Good people to deal with. It's got a mount up here for a windshield wiper, which we will be installing in another episode. Quality looks, I mean, really looks good. I mean, it's heavy, but not too heavy. It's just like sturdy. I think that this piece of molding trim here, I think I might replace that with something different. One thing you could do for improvement is a gap right here. I think this could go straight across and then fill this in. I don't know if you can or not, but that would be great. See the gap in there? Let me see if you can see it from the inside. Yeah, you can see light coming through. Right down in there. I'm gonna have to fill that in with something, because we do winter riding, and that's gonna come right up in your face. That's a built-in vent. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with it so far. Easy, super easy install. If you're not like me, you don't overthink it, and you take your time, it's going pretty quick. And as you can see, you can do it by yourself. It's not that hard. It's really easy. And if you don't have a roof, I mean, why wouldn't you have a roof? You got a windshield, you got a roof. But if you didn't have a roof, this would go in like 2 minutes flat, if that. Because you wouldn't have to pop out those things on the top. So we're gonna get this thing cleaned up. I'm gonna do a full maintenance, change the oil, transmission fluid, front diff fluid, grease it, clean out the belt, give it a really good wash, and then we'll take it for another drive and do a comparison compared to the old windshield, which was completely unobstructed view. All right, to change the oil, if you're a wuss like me, you get some of these gloves on so you don't get your fancy hands dirty. Get your official drain pan. You can get that anywhere, top dollar part stores. And you need a 6mm Allen. And underneath here is your oil drain plug right here. I already got it loose. Whoops. Oops. That never happened. At least it's not full of oil yet. Hopefully I won't drop it. Oh, see, that's why I wear gloves. Let's look. I don't know if it's magnetic or not. Literally nothing in it. Yeah, once again, I forgot a rag to put down on the floor, so we can make a little mess. Oh, that oil looks like I just put it in, kind of. Alright, in case you didn't already know, oil filter is located right there in front of the motor. Now you can access this, you can pull your seat and pull the back cover. It's probably easier to access, but who wants to go through all the extra steps? And if anybody has a better way of capturing the oil, I mean, this is kind of a poor setup, I'm not gonna lie. It's not easy to get to, and it leaks all over the place when you get that. So I got a shirt stuffed in there. If anybody has a better way to get that off without making a huge mess, let me know. Oh, and I got the wrong filter wrench. Let's try these. How about now? I stole that from somebody else. Counterclockwise, people, remember that. Holy mackerels, they're gonna come off. There we go. Yeah, just throw it in a pan. Deal with it later. So let me clue you in on what I've been using the last few years. Because the Polaris stuff that they say you gotta run, it just got too expensive. We got the Wix 51356, and then the Lucas side-by-side UTV oil. It's still a synthetic 550, just like you're supposed to run. RZR. I still like to pre-fill at least something in there so it doesn't start up dry. Oh, not bad. Remember, lube your oil ring, and when you put it on, you probably heard this a million times, but spin it on by hand. Don't use the wrench, don't over tighten it. Can't see it anywhere. Just going for it. Wait, where is it? Oh crap. Another shortcut. To get to the oil, put it back in. I mean, you can take the bed off, that's what it's designed to do, because there is a fill cap back there. Who wants to take the bed off? You get a long funnel. Just jam it down in there, put your oil in. Saves a lot of time. To change the front diff, the drain is right there. That's an 8mm Allen. I'm just gonna drain it out in the pan. And then to fill it, there's an 8mm one. Whoops. Whoa. Down there, see it? So as you can see, that's the demand drive fluid. This stuff here. And it takes very little. I forget the ounces, but you can see there's not much in there. Pretty clean too. Check on the bottom of this. A little bit of shaving. You know, I think this is something that people really underdo. I do this before the maintenance, probably 500 miles. So I think this is terrible, Polaris. Thank you for this. You put a grease fitting way back in here? Seriously? You couldn't put it right here or right here? Come on. Look how hard this is to get up in there. You need 8 hands, and you gotta feel for it blindly and hope it stays on. Good thing I got a power gun. Pump it right in there, and it doesn't go all the way around. Look at it. So I'm gonna take these out someday, not today. I'm not gonna show you today. I did it on my own machine. I took these out and I drilled a hole, tapped it, and put in another Zerk fitting there. So for grease fittings, you saw that one in the rear. You got one on each side. You got one there on each side. And you got one underneath up in there on the drive shaft, the slip yoke. And then oh, inspector, yeah, runaway inspector. Another part of regular maintenance is you gotta blow the clutches out. Not a big deal. You got the air tube, you got a screw on each side, and then all these little bolts all the way around the cover. Get yourself one of these here long extensions for an air blaster. Just go to town. Woo! Hold your breath. Don't breathe that crap in. Okay, now that we got the windshield in, the maintenance done, I'm gonna wash it. And the funny thing is, my daughter was, you know, little, 2 years old, whatever it was. She always used to tell everybody, Daddy has a magic toolbox and he can fix anything. And you know, I really don't feel like washing this thing and cleaning it and getting it ready, so I'm gonna go into my magic toolbox and I'm gonna use my magic tools and just gonna wave my wand over it and it'll be clean. And all right, now that it's all cleaned up, And we got a shine on it. Trying out this stuff here. Tire shine. I used to use it SC10, something like that. Man, they got expensive. All cleaned up. Looking sharp. Let's go take it for a test drive now and see what it looks like compared to the old windshield. Test drive with the new windshield. As you can see from first glance, we did lose a little bit of view down there. You can't see straight down anymore over the hood like you used to. Well, let's see what it looks like through the trail and the ravine. Here's that sweet Jeep again. Well, the side views aren't bad. Trying to hold it steady, I'm kind of like offset to my eyeballs. So you can see what it's like sitting in it. Maybe a little bit forward, but you get the gist. Four-wheel drive. This harness I could barely reach. Low range. Yeah, you definitely lose some. Not gonna lie. Turned around before. What I'll do is, it looks like this vent will give you a little more view. So you undo this, slide it over, and tighten it up. Spider on my arm. Get off me, spider. Okay, back down the ravine. I mean, that does help a little bit, the vents, looking through them. So let me just go over some of the features that they talk about on their website. It's 1/8 inch laser cut aluminum frame. It's got bent on both sides there for right here for a custom look and strength, and keeps it from sliding side to side. It is supposed to be DOT stamp safety. Powder coated frame. You got vent sliders. These sliders you can get in a lot of different colors to match the factory. I mean, they match really well, I would say, for my orange. Really makes it stand out. What else we got? Since it's an extra wide viewing area with less frame for more glass overall, my opinion on that is, yeah, on the sides, definitely on the sides, you can see there's not a lot there, but down here, boy, it still could use a little bit more. If it could get it down to about here, another inch out of this, I think it would be better. You do lose some, but I'll tell you what, looking out the glass instead of a scratched up plastic windshield is way better. And then having the option for a windshield wiper, because I do ride all year round. What else we got? Custom vent for maximum flow. It said side mirrors will work with anything as long as the clamp's not too thick. It also works with Polaris doors, no problem, obviously. Just got to cut a little slot right here for the strap. And another thing is, you do not have to replace the whole windshield. So if the glass breaks, it's got this nice seal here, you can replace it, just the glass. So there you go. Fits fine with mirrors and Polaris upper doors. You know, I think the fit and finish overall is really good. The only thing my only real complaint is right here. This should go straight across, and I'll probably just replace this with a thicker bulb seal or something. One other thing I'm a little concerned about are these vents. You can see the light shining through on the corners. I don't know if water's going to splash through there, or, I mean, it's okay now, but if water's going to splash through, or I'm going to have to seal them up for the winter time, because I don't want the cold air coming in. BentmetalOffroad.com. I'll put a link in the description. So why did I choose this one? I choose this one because of the price. The price was hundreds of dollars cheaper than like the Polaris factory window. The other fact is it's made in the USA, and I emailed them back and forth a couple times. Great people. I think it's a good buy for what it is. I knew I was going to lose a little bit, slightly more than I wanted, but I'll take it. I think the benefits outweigh the cons. So thanks for tuning in. Next time I'm probably going to put a windshield on this thing, and I'm going to go over to address the heat and the noise. These things are so loud and so hot. I've done experimenting, I've done a few different things to it, so if you like this video, if you want to see more of that, like, subscribe, hit the ring ding dong bell so you get the notification when I upload the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Group opinion, what do you guys think of the new windshield? Really? Oh yeah? What do you have to say? You're really quiet today. What's going on? Usually you're pretty mouthy. Oh, now you talk.